My past boyfriend is requesting closure on our separation, but I have resisted. And now I'm at a loss on how to proceed. I have got a late boyfriend from a failed relationship. I gave myself a month to decide ahead of the split. We dated for 6 months, but I was dissatisfied with us for one half of that period. I attempted to make things right and improve communication. However, it was stressful and frustrating. I could never really keep going along this road. We fight a lot. The disagreement would resurface if we fabricated it and sought to forget about it. So I decided to quit letting things go. I simply stood firm. I found myself constantly exerting an attempt to enhance conversation with better and more exact remarks after considerable identity and study of records, yet their perspectives were divergent. They are shifting the goalposts, nitpicking, and redefining the issue they were disputing about, though from a frame they had established from the start. This has become extremely stressful, and the commonality between us gradually disintegrated. I have spoken with him frankly regarding this and expressed everything in this letter, and while numerous commitments had been made, our agreement was never more comprehensible. So I called it quits, and now that my boyfriend wants closure, I feel like all the reasons I've documented in our knowledge. I unloaded everything from every aspect I might think of, and I'm just tired, even though he would reject it. I believe the pleas for closure are merely an effort to stick to me. He struck out and offered me a slew of bad speculations about my reasons for ending the relationship, all of which are simply false. But then if I replied in detail, I'd be justifying myself all over again. I simply want the senseless discussions to stop. As a result, I reject to participate unless they make an effort to continue fixing and rebuilding the connection. They could be moving on impulse, or they could be trying to draw me into the whole thing. Yet again, I'm giving him straightforward facts that I did not desire to continue this connection. I also stated that I was dissatisfied with the connection and claimed it was simply not working out. We couldn't get along, though this does not appear to be the resolution they seek. They already have a reason that we can both understand and accept. I don't think this is possible with a person who doesn't want to be rejected, with whom I have a record of not being able to form a logical disagreement. Whatever non-reductive issues I had were not acknowledged or addressed meaningfully when we were together. And the agony of never having been noticed isn't something I want to repeat in order to get closure. Further, I think my ex is unable to embrace the separation, which might prevent him from realizing or consenting to the shutdown if I attempted to construct this for him. I am not clear if I feel that closure in a connection is possible. When my heart was crushed, it took a long time for me to examine the trends in my previous relationship, and now see why it came to an end. I've always been expected to come up with my personal closure. That's exactly how it is. However, it raises the issue of whether I am being careless or callous, by not reacting to their hypotheses and needs. How do I proceed?